Muller from RealClimateScience.com. In 1960, the Fantastics musical opened on Broadway.
Try to remember the kind of September.
But this video isn't about September 1960, it's about October 1963. There was a record heat wave in the United States during the autumn of 1963. I remember how warm it was when I was sent home from school early on November 22, 1963, after President Kennedy was assassinated. October afternoon temperatures increased rapidly in the United States during the 20th century, but after 1963 they plummeted nearly 5 degrees. During the record-hot October of 1963, much of the United States was over 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and almost all of the rest made it over 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And besides the record heat of autumn 1963, there was also a terrible drought, which not only covered the United States, but also covered much of the world. According to National Geographic, more than 300,000 Pakistanis were forced to abandon their homes in West Pakistan because of the prolonged dry spell. The worldwide drought of 1963 was blamed on a shift in the world's air currents. Some people blamed the drought on above-ground nuclear testing, but experts blamed the drought on a wayward jet stream. 60 years ago, global cooling caused a wayward jet stream and worldwide drought. This was explained by Science News in their March 1, 1975 edition. During cooler climatic periods, the high-altitude winds are broken up into irregular cells by weaker and more plentiful pressure centers, causing formation of a meridional circulation. And they showed that in this diagram, the wavy jet stream. But now experts blame a wayward jet stream and droughts on global warming. And these experts say that President Trump is confused about climate. They say global warming is messing with the jet stream, unlike 60 years ago when it was global cooling messing with the jet stream. This week in 1963, the United States signed an agreement with the Soviet Union and the United Kingdom to ban above-ground nuclear testing. A few weeks later, President Kennedy was assassinated. Prior to that, the United States and Soviet Union were blowing up nuclear weapons just about every day. The official motto of the Nevada test site was, "A little nukie never hurt anyone." The week President Kennedy was assassinated, it was reported drought hits wide areas of the world in 1963. And somebody tried to assassinate the Japanese premier that month as well. During October 1963, the Susquehanna River ran dry, and the Delaware River dropped to a record low. New York City almost ran out of water, and restaurants had signs up saying, "Water by request only." But in 1963, you didn't need a vaccine passport to get into New York restaurants. October afternoon temperatures in the United States dropped off almost 5 degrees after 1963. And ever since then, autumn snow cover has been steadily increasing. This is because the freeze line is moving closer to the equator. Precipitation which used to fall as rain now falls as snow. And it's not just in North America. Autumn snow cover has been increasing across the northern hemisphere. If climate scientists were actual scientists, they would want to understand the worldwide drought of 1963, which caused more than 300,000 Pakistanis to have to abandon their homes. But they're not actual scientists. Instead of trying to understand historical climate, they simply erase them. The cool 1963 temperatures in the United States almost 1.5 degrees Fahrenheit and warm recent temperatures by about an equal amount. They create a fake 3 degrees of warming in a hockey stick in order to push a political agenda. Toto has been pulling back the curtain on these scamsters for the past 13 years. You can visit him, Kyrie, and Caesar on the web at RealClimateScience.com.